Yo, what's up guys? It's me, Aqua, and I'm here with another video today on, it's gonna be a Rogue Lineage race tier list, because I don't have any other creative ideas and I'm bored, and I just got back from like a bunch of crap, and I just decided to do a quick video on like a Rogue Lineage tier lists. So, as you see, we have all the races available in the game here. I did not include like Seraph, I didn't include Azael since that one was released. And I'm especially ready for this since Fisherman got their passive, like their new progression. Okay, so yeah, and I'm here with a friend, Pluster. I will link his YouTube channel below if you guys want to go check him out. But yeah, he posts a lot of Rogue Lineage hacker videos. That's literally what his channel is composed of. But anyway, we will be working. Oh shit. We'll be working. Okay, so all right, what race do you want to start off with first? Dizon. Okay. So I will place him right here, so we can like do a review on him. So let's talk about Dizon. All right. So Dizon is, in particular, not a extremely bad race. It is, I would say, probably one of the best races in the game, in my opinion, just for the fact that it literally has the capability of dodging almost was it 10 or 29 moves. Yeah, that's much more than fishing, and they get that on like what, day 20, 30? Yeah, they get those amount of dodges, and on top of that, they have a thing called World's Pulse, so they'll see anybody before they come into like their area they're going into. They also have Hardened Minds, which makes it to where they cannot get trauma, which that is just amazing. So for Dizon, I'm gonna have to put Dizon at S tier because Dizons are just broken. There's just nothing to it. Yep. Alright, so second, let's go with Hasselin, I would say. Alright, so I like Hasselin, don't get me wrong. Hasselin is a very decent race, I would say. It has some pretty good abilities, such as like the last stand kind of thing, where he does a lot more damage when he's super low HP. But then once you get day 15, you get like this awakening kind of power where you get back up and you yell, like make that yelling noise, and then like 15 seconds afterwards, you fall back down to the ground again. Which is probably one of the worst awakenings in the game, obviously, because you fall right back down. It's not like a Shinobi's awakening or a what's another race that gets an awakening? Galvanize for Construct. Where but Hasselden's not the worst race in the game, but yeah, I'm between. If I had to pick, I would put him between like B tier and C tier. But in my opinion, I would say he's a C tier. Like he's not the worst, but he's not like, I don't know, B tier. Yeah, I B tier, perfect. All right, the next race. Let's talk about Gyein. Oh, bet. All right, bet. We'll talk about Vend. Vend. All right. Don't get me wrong, Vind is like absolutely broken in every sense of the fashion. Vind is literally the definition of toxic. Vind is such a good race if you know how to use the Tempest Soul. It does so much. I mean, oof. Vind is a very, very good race. I mean, it is amazing. It's just the Tempest Soul. It's it's good and all. Tempest Soul, it has basically, isn't it Tempest Soul, Mana Shield, and like Mock Shield combined together into one? It's kind of like that, yeah. Yeah, Vind is good, but like it's so easy to counter, if you know what I'm saying. Like it's not. Yeah, see, if I was gonna become a Vind, like I would Yeah, Mage then. That's probably the best thing. But I'd rather put him at A tier because there's no way he could probably beat a Dizon, right? A max Dizon with all his dodges. It's they're good. They start with a little bit of extra orderly karma, but I mean, overall, Dinar his little hit the opposite. Dinar, don't get me wrong, very decent race. I'm not gonna say it's good because it's not good. I'm sorry, but it's not that amazing. Quite literally, it makes him almost useless. It's a useless race if you're going to go orderly. It's a useless race. You cannot do anything unless you are omega boosted. You can't do anything with this race unless you want to go chaotic, of course. Which obviously some people want to change it up a bit. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, Denakiri. Don't get me wrong, Denakiri. Its runes are good. It gives that times 4 chaotic karma boost from the soul ripping, but still, it's not the best race in the game. I would have to probably put it at maybe B tier, but yeah, B tier, but it's not bad enough to be a C tier race. It definitely isn't. All right, Madrasian. Ooh, yeah, Madrasian's only useful for faceless. Its shift is not good, really. Yeah, that's a C tier. I'm sorry. There's nothing that needs to be said. No, Cameo. They get 9 lives, but when they lose a life, they don't actually die. They stay alive and they come back. And they can't use most of the artifacts in the game, right? They can't use Phoenix Downs. They can't use Phoenix Feathers. I don't think they can. They use Philo Stones or Rift Gems or something. Pretty much all I've heard is that they can't use most of the artifacts in the game, which is obviously a major downside. No one's gonna go Cameo in New World. I'm sorry, Cameo. No, you can't be a Cameo in New World. You would get your. Mm, you would get. Oh God, it's bad. And like I definitely not a C tier. I would say maybe either C or B. Cameos are not bad. They're just not as good as they could be. So I would say put it at C. All those cameo users out there, I'm sorry. You got 9 lives. You got all that. You got all that. Oh, you got all that. But you got all that. But you have 9 lives, dude. It's not. You're not the best race in the game. I'm sorry. That's just not how it's gonna work. Fisherman. I'm sorry, I gotta be biased here. S tier, I'm playing. But so Fisherman, very good race, I would say in my opinion. I am mega biased towards Fisherman. I am a fish boy. And on top of that, they got their new progression that allows them to go invincible for almost a minute. Either A or S tier. Like it's and wasn't that like, oh, you used up all your 4 dodges, you take more damage. Wasn't that false? Wasn't that a lie? Then alright, alright. Okay. So for now, I will put Fisherman at A tier, but it's not the worst race in the game. By all means, it's Dizon tops everything. Riggan, ooh, this is a fun one. Yeah, it has. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, but Riggan's Mana Flood has a tremendous cooldown. It's like absurd how big the cooldown is. Either B or A tier for Riggan. Riggan's just an overall decent race. It's not bad. Yeah, B tier. It's a good race, not completely like busted though. Ashen, Ashen. Oh no, the shoulder throw is pretty good. It doesn't have a cooldown. Yeah, yeah. Therefore, I will put Ashen at B tier. Also for the fact it gets agility when it gets a dagger. It gets doesn't it? It gets free merc carry. It gets like advanced fist. It gets all this good stuff. It gets all this good stuff when starting out. Castellan. But see, there's the downside to it. It has no early game benefits. No early game benefits. You don't get anything. Like at least for example, Vin you get Tempest Soul and mana. Dizon, you get that Mind's Pulse. Fisherman, you get those 4 dodges. Hasselin, you got that Last Stand. Dinar, you got your runes and everything. Castellan has no beginning buffs unless you get a spell and mana. I don't. I I don't think Castellan is as good as it's hyped up for. I will. I say maybe B to A tier, kind of in the middle there. I'll put it at A, but it's not the best race in the game by any means. Casper, Casper, I'm sorry, all those Casperns out there, either D or C tier. I'm sorry. Casper's progression is garbage, hot garbage. It is awful. Probably. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't do anything in PvP, and like including that the respirate, the freaking the fire breathing move you get at day 15, it's literally a standstill Ignis. It's I'm not going to put you at D tier because you do have that free tomeless kind of move. You do have it. It's there, and on top of that you do get 4 lives, but the progression's kind of doo doo. But so C tier. Scrim is D tier. Scrim is just an awful race. There's nothing good about it. The only thing it's good about, except groups, that's the only thing it's good about. Decompose is nothing. You can't do anything. Yeah, it's a bad race. I'm sorry. Scrim is garbage. Scrim is hot garbage. All right, let's. Yeah, construct would probably be A, just for the fact it can drink those king's banes and those lord's banes and drink all those potions. Yeah, that galvanizes us a lot. Oh yeah, the cold resistance is good too if you're trying to make it thunder foaming. And it's just the galvanize is so good for such a little cost. You 50% your toxicity bar. Oh wow, what would he do? It goes down like pretty darn quickly. So A tier for construct. Y'all may say construct's bad, but in my opinion, I don't find it bad. Let's talk about metal scrum. We already know where this is going. S tier. Reason metal scrum's going S tier is it has repair, it has decompose, it literally just has everything that benefits it. It's literally yes, it is such yeah, it's an amazing race. But all right, Gyein. Oh god, where do we start? Gyein is a pretty decent race. It's not bad, but it's not. That's yeah, it's pretty much what that's yeah. And then on top of that, you can't use certain armors. The only armor you're really allowed to use is Church Knight armor. That's the only armor you're allowed to use, really, because it automatically puts it on you. So yeah, Gyein's going C tier. Yeah, that is our personal tier list on it. On the game. Obviously, Dizon and Metal Scrum are the best races in the game. They're just broken. Scroom is gay. No one likes Scroom. No, just if you have a Scroom, if your main's a Scroom, just re-roll. Just re-roll. You're better off. You're better off with a freaking Casper, man. You're better off with any other race other than Scroom. Scroom is kind of doo doo. Let's be real here. But other than that, that is my tier list on the Rogue Lineage races. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.